It was the last quarter of the 19th century, and it was early June. An uncommonly warm, bright June, because at that time of year, it could sometimes be quite cold on Prince Edward Island, off the southeastern coast of Canada. The little girl on the ferry crossing from the mainland to the island was enjoying the sunshine. Her name was Anne.
Come on, Anne. Come on, Anne. You better hurry. Anne?
While Anne was boarding the train that would take her to the little station of Bright River, Matthew Cuthbert, wearing a white collar and his best suit, was on his way to the station to meet an orphan boy. Matthew knew he had to nod at the women he met on the road, something that he dreaded. He dreaded all women because he thought they laughed secretly at him. But on Prince Edward Island, he was supposed to nod at all and sundry, whether you knew them or not.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Marilla Cuthbert was Matthew's sister. They were both unmarried and lived on their farm, Green Gables. The big rambling house surrounded by trees was barely visible from the main road. Matthew and Marilla had always been perfectly satisfied with their secluded life and never had any wish to move. Mrs. Rachel Lindy, their neighbor, just happened to glance out of her window when Matthew drove by. The sight of Matthew Cuthbert placidly driving away on a busy Wednesday afternoon, dressed in his best suit, puzzled Mrs. Lindy.
What's wrong, Marilla? I've just seen Matthew driving off.
That's right. He's fetching an orphan boy for us.
I have to sit down, Marilla. Are you quite sure you're in earnest about the matter? What on earth could suddenly have put such a notion into your head?
Suddenly? Matthew and I have been thinking about adopting an orphan boy for some time now, all winter, in fact. Ever since Mrs. Spencer said she was adopting a little girl.
It's not too far now. We'll be home very soon.
Why are the roads on the island so red, Mrs. Spencer?
Oh, how on earth should I know, Anne?
But Marilla, you and Matthew are far too old.
That's exactly why we're adopting him. We're both getting on in years, Rachel. Matthew's 62 and he simply can't do all the chores on his own anymore. We don't have an heir to Green Gables either, so to whom will we leave all our worldly possessions? That's why we decided to adopt a smart, suitable boy of about 10 or 11. Ah, the train should be arriving at the station about now.
Right River Station.
Will the train be stopping long?
No, madam, it leaves directly for White Sands.
Anne, please wait here on the platform. Someone will be here to fetch you soon.
Yes, of course, Mrs. Spencer.
Goodbye, Anne, dear. I do hope you'll be happy at Green Gables.
Thank you, Mrs. Spencer. I'm sure I shall be.